Art restoration plays a crucial part in safeguarding cultural heritage, and efforts between private and public sectors as well as those across borders go a long way to better protecting national treasures. Our Eun-jin has details.
The Leeum Museum of Art will be displaying 2 Korean artifacts from the 19th century following their restoration. The 8-panel screen titled Welcoming Banquet of the Governor of Pyeongan illustrates the boat ride crossing the Taedong River and the banquet welcoming the newly appointed Governor of Pyeongan Province in 1826 during the Joseon Dynasty. Since 1927, this artifact has been housed in the Peabody Essex Museum in Massachusetts in the United States. There had been severe wear from leaving its homeland and over the passage of time, and the 8 panels were stored separately, making it difficult to even determine their exact sequence. It took over 16 months for its restoration.
There were parts of the painting missing, from small details to the entire bottom chunks, so we focused on how we could blend those parts without adding new brushstrokes.
Accompanying the folding screen is the Hwarot, a traditional wedding robe worn by women during the Joseon era as early as the year 1392. With only about 50 versions of this garment surviving today, the Hwarot was once reserved for royalty and aristocrats before becoming common among ordinary brides. It took experts in Dankook University roughly 13 months to restore the Hwarot, including research on the fabric and dye of its material and embroidery techniques.
We stuck to a few rules. Don't harm the original form, remove the cause of the damages as much as possible, and contribute to adding to the beauty of the Hwarot.
The 2 artifacts that have been restored with Korean technology belong to the Peabody Essex Museum in the United States, which has been buying Korean artifacts since the beginning of diplomatic relations between the 2 countries in the late 1800s. And in 2003, as part of the museum's expansion project, its new wing included a gallery devoted entirely to Korean arts.
We are accepting support from various organizations around the world for our conservation program. We had decided that the support needed for the preservation work of the Peabody Essex pieces would come from such programs.
So far, the Overseas Korean Cultural Heritage Foundation has supported 58 projects across 10 different countries, not only ensuring that the Korean cultural heritage overseas is preserved, but also displaying them to a global audience. But this is the first time that a private art museum has taken part in the restoration efforts as a contribution to society. After the special exhibition at Leeum, the Peabody Essex Museum will showcase the 2 restored Korean objects in May. Eun-jin, 아리랑뉴스.